All right, this next story is in Arkansas. And if you guys recall, I think it was maybe a year, 2 years ago, did a video about this corridor of Interstate 49 and 29 that are going to run together and run from New Orleans all the way up to the Canadian border if it's ever completed. So Arkansas has one of the big gaps on Interstate 49, and they are making some progress. Let's take a look.
Work will be underway on the first steps to building a new bridge that crosses the Arkansas River here in Crawford County. And with all the work that's underway on the I-49 extension project, many longtime residents have mixed emotions about the change that's heading their way.
I don't know that it's necessary.
Mark and Brenda Whitaker have been married for 56 years, and more than half of that has been spent in their home on their 26 acres of land in Kibler, right next to where I-49 will soon be a reality.
It's hard.
Why is that?
Well, it's just interrupting your life.
I'm excited. I know it's going to be a big thing for Alma. Alma's probably going to grow. Barling will grow. And that's what everybody seems to want.
The Whitakers just bought a new home and are planning to move, but not because of the I-49 project.
Her family lives up north, and we're moving up there closer to her family. The highway didn't bother me a bit.
I-49 is a very important corridor in the United States. It stretches from Louisiana all the way up to the Canada border. So the only missing piece in that entire stretch of interstate is here in Arkansas.
Interstate 40.
Well, she is partially correct on that, but let's correct her statement. Arkansas is not the only missing portion of Interstate 49. So here is the corridor, as I explained in the previous video. Now, Arkansas has the biggest missing piece, which is between here. You see it comes here. Here's Fort Smith. Here's the area actually where they're talking about the construction. Let's see if you can see it on Google Maps. So you see right here, there's a stub built, and this new part they're talking about is going to run from here to across the river and then link up with the other side of Interstate 49 over here by I-40, which would be amazing. That's basically a bypass of Fort Smith and will connect up to Northwest Arkansas. So the missing part is down here, Fort Smith, all the way down to Texarkana. So that US 71 corridor, they got a lot of work to do, a lot of work. I don't know if we're going to ever see that. But she was wrong, because Louisiana has missing pieces of Interstate 49 as well. A famous one is the gap right here in Shreveport still. And if I recall, they still have not decided on if or how they're going to route it through here to connect the two sides. And also down in Lafayette, Interstate 49 has not been built past Lafayette. From Lafayette to New Orleans is missing. So she wasn't correct on that part. So Louisiana and Arkansas have work to do to get it complete, but Arkansas definitely has the biggest portion to complete.
Is being extended from Alma to Barling. Right now, work is underway on the first phase of the $282.5 million project. You can find it by following the endless lines of dump trucks coming in and out of Gun Club Road.
It's a 3.1 mile stretch in total between Highway 22 and Gun Club Road, but the biggest piece of that is going to be that bridge over the Arkansas River.
Ellen Coulter with RDOT says in just a few weeks, crews will start building the substructure and footing for the River Valley's newest bridge that will span the Arkansas River. This is what it will look like when finished.
This is a very big deal for Western Arkansas. This missing link of I-49 in Arkansas has been a goal of ours for a very long time to complete that. And this I-49 extension is a really important step.
Now, of course, the Whitakers are excited.
Now, you always got to love a big, beautiful bridge. So personally, I am excited to see this project getting done in Arkansas. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Let's see what else they had to say.
about their next move into a new home. And the first phase of the project, including that new bridge, is expected to be finished sometime in early 2029. In Crawford County, Brett Rains, 4029 News.
2029, stand by. I-49 about to be complete around Fort Smith, or partially at least. Can't wait. All right, now let's go out to California.